Welcome into the South Hockey Network, everybody, live on YouTube. Live once again for the second time today here at Darien Sportsplex in Darien, Illinois. Just about a 40 to 45 minute drive away from second game of the CCM World Invite as they take on the Affton Americans of the St. Louis, Missouri area. Dylan Ward here on the broadcast, Gerard Boris, our technical engineer, and Brad Cesario keeping score in the top left corner of your screen. This is the Wintrust South Hockey Network. As always, we thank Glenview Bank and Trust for being our presenting sponsor and helping make these broadcasts possible for every single Glenbrook South varsity game. The warm-ups have just expired. The Titans are wearing black here in this one after they wore the gold jerseys earlier today. And in that game earlier today, the Titans had a 2-0 lead in the second period before the McKinney North Stars of Texas came back and tied the Titans 2-2. That ended up being the final score, as there is no overtime in this portion of this tournament. They go directly to a tie, and each team gets 1 point in the standings. So here's how the Titans stand. As again, just a reminder, they want to finish either first or second place in their group of 4 teams to advance to the quarterfinal of either respective division. In first place in the group is the Joliet Jaguars. That'll be the team the Titans play at 8:20 tomorrow morning. And that should be a decisive game, and we'll see what happens with that. But the Titans and McKinney North Stars are tied for second place with 1 point each after they had a tie game earlier this morning. The team the Titans are facing right now, the Affton Americans, sit in last place in the group, losing their only game this morning again to the Joliet Jaguars 4-0. Glenbrook South meets at their bench. They'll talk things over, and J.P. Rakana will get the start for Jim Philbin's side. Rakana with no games yet played in the SHL, only one game played for him so far on the season. It came in the preseason invitational, where he beat York by by only allowing 2 goals in what was a 3-2 victory for the Glenbrook South Titans. GBS with that 2-2 tie. 4 guys with points on the game, 3 of which are yet to record a point in the SHL regular season. So good to see some of the depth players for the Glenbrook South Titans chip in. Evan Bonnell had an unassisted goal, and then Jonah Weiss had a goal that was assisted by Jack Higgins and Will Fagan. The Titans here on the exact same ice sheet, but switch over to the away bench as they are the designated visitors here in this game. Wearing black, they'll shoot from left to right. Affton goes from right to left. And we are just about to get started here at Darien Sportsplex. Game number 2 of the CCM World Invite. Titans lose the opening faceoff, and we are underway in this one as Ryan tries to clear the zone. Pajurski looked to get it deep, but it's intercepted by Affton. Now here comes Cook. Cook over the center ice line. Looked to pass it over. That one in the skates of Pajurski. Now Blake Hoffer takes it away. Looked to play it ahead of Kozeni, but he couldn't. Now Aiden Wellerch gets in there. Weller across for Luke Fagan, near side. Titans will dump this one down. And it gets chipped out of the zone. Now here comes Affton. As it's being fought for, Benji Pajurski able to grab that below the look to clear it out. This one's centered. Some crackling noises. We're going to fix that as soon as possible, but it's hard to do that in live play, so we'll wait till a whistle. Please bear with us for the moment. Ben Stevens, nice move between the legs of one. His shot gets tipped up high and goes out of the rink, and we get our first stop. The Titans and Affton Americans scoreless here very early on. 13:48 to go in the first period. Plenty of teams made the trip here to the Chicago area for this tournament, but the Titans, one of these Illinois teams that gets to go sleep in their own bed tonight. So the Titans will get set for another doubleheader tomorrow. They'll play their last game of the group stage at 8:20 a.m. And whether it's a quarterfinal game or a consolation game, they will have one more at 2:50 p.m. Drop of the puck, face-off won by GBS. Surma up to the captain, Mulvey. Now this one escapes the zone. Frank Surma collects the puck, gets it ahead. Adam Sokol got it to Surma. He's looking for Cesario. Surma instead will take the shot. That hit the side of the net. Now the Americans. A battle for the puck on the near side half boards. Titans come away with it. Cesario looked to center it for Surma. Now Frank Surma plays it off the far boards, but Affton can't clear the zone. Ryan Mulvey, now they will get it outside the zone, and Mulvey will retreat. Ryan Mulvey over the line down the right wing side. Gets in the way, and that puck goes high out. 7 to go. Ward with you on the call. As the Titans get ready for a left circle face-off. Evan Bennell, one of the goal scorers earlier this morning, is ready for the draw. Also out there is Jonah Weiss, who scored a... Another face-off, same circle. Bennell is ready. Weiss to his left, Higgins to his right. McPherson and Weller on D. And the drop of the puck. It's pulled back by the Americans. They'll play it to the near side and look to get this one out. Here comes Beck for Affton. He'll backhand this one into the zone. Aiden Weller now gets it to McPherson. Titans clear the zone but lose the puck in the process. Now Sieper. Beck looking to backhand that one in. And the Americans will have to play it out. Titans looking to catch them sleeping, but Bennell couldn't get to the puck in time. Evan Bennell now gets the puck. Over the line he comes. At the left circle, looking for an option. Bennell now to Weller in the slot. He shoots and scores! Aiden Weller, what a shot! And he gets his first goal of the season. Titans strike first. It's 1-0 with 12:27 to go in the first. Aiden Weller, oh boy, sorry we did not catch that replay in time. Apologies. But it was a nice shot from the slot. Aiden Weller, yet to find a point in the SHL regular season, has 3 assists overall on the season, add a goal to that total, and it's 1-0. So how about this? The Glenbrook South Titans only have 4 skaters yet to record a point in the SHL regular season. All 4 of them have at least a point through about 3 periods here at the CCM Invitational. The depth of this Titans team starting to grow. Now this one's cleared out to neutral ice by the Americans. Chasing it after this one is Kozeni, but he lost the puck, he overskated it. Will Fagan now out to Charlie Preston. Over the line it comes. Kozeni finds the puck, backhands it out to the neutral zone. Will Fagan comes over the line. Fagan, the defenseman for the Titans, leads the charge. Now he'll pull up. Fagan tries a shot. That one's turned away by the pads of the goaltender. Now Preston rings it around the boards. Comes to the near side, Dylan Lytell. Boris chipped it back to Lytell. Now Lytell tried to center it for Preston, couldn't get it to him. Zach Boris, who missed this morning's game, is in the lineup tonight for the Glenbrook South Titans. So now they've got almost a full lineup. Still no Asher Vanderplug as he continues to be out with an injury. As this one goes into the bench and out of play. 11:19 to go in the first period. Gerard's telling me not to move because we think we've solved the audio problem. The mixer that we use for these broadcasts is about 8 years old, so it's starting to have some problems. And everything has to be in an exact perfect position, all the wires and stuff. Maybe you've once had an iPhone charger that needs to be in an exact angle in order for it to charge. Similar situation to what we're dealing with here. Here's Aiden Weller with a shot. That one deflects off a stick by Judy. Now Pajerski finds the puck. He takes a hit into the boards, and the Americans will clear this one all the way down. And it is no icing. Not sure why, but we'll play on. Linesmen wave it off. Now this pass intended for Stevens taken by Pajerski. Titans are onside. Here's Hoffer. He takes a hit into the far boards, and the Americans are able to get a hold of the puck. Hutchison will clear the zone, but it goes right to Stevens. Stevens back for Mulvey, taps it across Aiden Weller, now to Pajerski. Benji Pajerski leads the way over the line, gets rid of a shot, and that one's into the glove and held on to. 10:13 to go first period, 1-0 Titans. Aiden Weller with the goal, his first of the season. Reminder, 15-minute periods here at the CCM World Invite. Penalties are only 90 seconds as opposed to the full 2 minutes. And there will be no overtime, at least not in this portion of the tournament, the group stage. If games end after 3 periods tied, we have a tie final score. If you were tuned in this morning, that's what happened. The Titans tied 2-2 to the McKinney North Stars and got 1 point in the standings as a result. Now Surma gets it down low. Jonathan Cesario behind the net. Backhands it to Sokol, now centers it. Surma, that one he couldn't get a hold of. Now Cole McPherson to the net. Cesario right there looking for a deflection, but that wouldn't go. This first period has been all Glenbrook South so far. Now here's Cesario again. Goes up high with it, Fagan. Down to Sokol. Adam Sokol off the end boards. Now to Cesario on the near side, right wing. Jonathan Cesario backhands it down below the line. Adam Sokol picks it up. Sokol, left circle, look to center to Surma. Bounced off a leg, he got it back and tried a shot. That one was stopped. And now finally the Americans able to clear the zone. And one man runs into Fagan, that was Siepert. Now Will Fagan leads a potential odd man rush, centers it looking for a backhander by Sokol. That one would not go. Now back up high, McPherson right point. He gets it down low and spinning around and firing this one out of the zone is Affton. And Cole McPherson will pick it up as we get down to 8:50 to go in the first period. Here's Evan Bonnell. He rushes into the zone. Nice move, and then he centers it wide open at Higgins, and a good defensive effort to not let Higgins bury that, but what a play by Bonnell to set that chance up. Now Higgins takes a shot. That one stopped. Jonah Weiss gets in there. He'll try to send this one up to the right point, but it gets intercepted by Beck. And the Americans clear the zone. That took a deflection off of the stick of Ryan Mulvey, so it won't be an icing. Mulvey picks it up behind Rakana's net. Ryan Mulvey through the neutral zone, comes in flying down the right wing side. Ryan Mulvey pulls up, gets it back up high, just kept in the zone, or maybe not quite, by Luke Fagan. And that'll draw a whistle for offsides. Let's have another look at this chance by the Titans. Evan Bonnell led the way into the zone. Nice move to get around one defender, and I thought he was going to try to take a shot, but great awareness to try to get a pass to Higgins, as we'll get another good look on it on this goal cam. The Baker goal cams as always, and yeah, man, that one defender, Beck's stick, was just right in the way. Really pretty play for the Titans, and probably could have been a goal. The Titans lead shots in this one 7-0. Now here comes Weiss over the line down the left wing side. He'll try a shot and a left pad save. Rebound goes to the far side corner. Weiss now McPherson. This one up high, Luke Fagan. Fagan gets around one defender. Luke Fagan down to the corner. Cook takes it away of the Affton Americans, and he'll play it across the near side boards. And Cook gets it back. He plays it out to Kazeni. He couldn't handle the puck. So Fagan picks it back up ahead to Higgins, but taken away by Ryan now of the Affton Americans. Now two men collide with each other. Higgins goes down. Not sure how that's not a trip, but we'll play on. Now Luke Fagan again. He's at the end of a long shift. Takes a check. Weiss picks up the puck. He takes a check. Gets it deep. Zach Boris, his first ice time of the CCM Invite. Or pardon me, he had a shift earlier. Here's Fagan with a shot. That one was stopped, and it bounces down into the far side corner. Now Boris looking to center it again, but that one off a skate. Comes to the near side and sent deep. Boris looking to center once again. This takes a deflection, goes up to Fagan. He shoots, and the save made. Rebound, turning around and firing was Boris, and possibly the goaltender got a piece of that. Now Preston has some space. He shoots. He just missed the top right corner. Aiden Weller left side. He takes a shot, and that one went wide. Maybe another piece for the goaltender as the Titans leading 1-0 in absolute full control of this game. The Affton Americans have not had really any attacking zone possession whatsoever as that takes a crazy hop off the end boards and bounces on the roof of the net and nearly miscue for the Affton Americans. Now Boris takes a shot. That one stopped by the goaltender. Zach Boris has been a pretty good shift for him. He's sitting at 2 goals and 2 assists on the season in his varsity rookie year. Varsity 1 anyway. Now here's a pass over. That one wouldn't go. This one gets dumped down behind the goal line, and now Afton's first real attacking zone possession. Didn't last long as Pajerski takes it away. Neutral ice finds Hoffer. What a pass. Blake Hoffer pulls it ahead of one. Backhander, he scores! Oh my goodness. What a goal by number 8 in black. Blake Hoffer did it all by himself. Well, I shouldn't say that. That was a great pass to get it to him at the blue line, but once he entered the zone, that was a beauty. And the Titans double their lead to 2-0. Yeah, Benji Pajerski coming off that great game in the SHL on Tuesday night. Nice move by Hoffer to get it around that one defender and ends up putting that one in on his backhand. And the Titans in full control here at the Darien Sportsplex. The Titans 2 goals are 2 more shots than Affton has, as this one will be counted by Brad Cesario. JP Rakana's first save of the evening. Now Pajerski, backhander to Mulvey. Mulvey chips it ahead. Ben Stevens comes over the line. Stevens around one defender, takes a shot. That one stopped. And the rebound is grabbed and picked up and lifted out of the zone by the Americans. It bounces all the way down and will be an icing. Aiden Weller, Blake Hoffer, your 2 goal scorers for the Glenbrook South Titans so far in this one, and something tells me that they're not finished. Ryan Mulvey keeps this one in the zone. He'll lift it down below the goal line. Sokol behind the net. Now Surma tries a wrap around, and he thinks he may have scored. He put his arm in the air, but the whistle sounds from the referee. Let's have a look at the net cam on that one. Surma just tries a wrap around, and well, maybe he didn't put his arm in the air. He's just lifting his stick up after the play. So no goal. Adam Sokol right off the face-off win tries a shot. That one was stopped. Now behind the net, they scramble for it. Sokol finds it, plays it off the boards, up high to the right point. McPherson slides it over Weller. He fires. That one just missed the right post. Here's Parks getting it to the far side. Cesario takes a check into the boards. Now Surma gets it to Cesario. Back to Frank Surma. Surma near side, gets around a couple defenders, dives to try and get that one back to Cesario, but it didn't work out. Now the Americans rush into the zone, 4-on-2. But that didn't last long. Jonathan Cesario. Over the red line, now the blue line. Down the right wing side, around one man. He tries a backhander. That one was stopped by the pad. And Beck will tip this one out of the zone. Here's McPherson back in his own end. Cole McPherson finds Frank Surma. Here comes Surma over the line. Titans get called for offsides. It's a close play, and the ref deems it to be the correct call, of course, and that'll bring the faceoff back out to the neutral zone. 2-0 Titans. They lead shots on goal, 15-1. The Titans' most shots on goal they've had in a single game in the SHL was against Carmel Catholic on Tuesday night when they had 36. They're on pace to beat that by a moonslide. I think I combined landslide and moonshot there. Anyway, this one's shot and held on to by the goaltender. Another whistle. Ready to drop the puck, right circle. The line that scored both goals for the Titans earlier this morning, and the 2-2 tie now is ready for the face-off. They win it and get a shot off, but that's held on to. We'll do it again. Drop of the puck, taken by the Americans this time. Ryan plays it off the end boards. Picked up by Weiss, now Bunnell. Evan Bunnell behind the goal line. Plays it off the boards, it comes up high. Luke Fagan takes a shot, looking for a deflection. That goes wide as it missed all the Titan sticks. Now Weiss settles it down. Jonah Weiss down to the corner. He gets taken away by the Americans, and they play it to the near side. Fagan keeps it in the zone, nice play. Luke Fagan cuts to the net, and that one's in the air, and it's tipped home out of midair by Evan Bunnell. A nice setup by Luke Fagan to make it happen, and Bunnell was right there and never let the puck touch the ice before it crossed the goal line. It is 3-0. Glenbrook's out. Luke Fagan up there at the point, and the Titans have been just dangling their way around these Affton Americans defenders. And this will be a great view of this goal by Evan Bunnell. Watch him, number 13 in black on the left side of your screen, and bats it in. Actually, we might have to take another look at that. It's an optical illusion. Huh. I would have to see that again, but the Titans may have gotten away with something there. In real time, it looked like it crossed the goal line. And now Lytle brings it over the line down the right wing side. Dylan Lytle shoots that one off the post. It's sent to Zach Boris, who gets it back down deep for Charlie Preston. Now Hutchison gets it outside the zone for the Americans. This one's sent down, and it will be an icing. Now I want my two broadcast partners here to watch this again and tell me what they think. This was the goal scored by Evan Bunnell. It was well, Gerard says it's in. All right. That's all we need to know. No, that was a goal. Yeah, they just haven't counted it on the scoreboard here at the rink. The scoring of the last game was a little bit suspect as well. The person in the official scorer's box is doing math homework and on TikTok while scoring this game. No shots on goal are being counted either. The shots on goal on your screen are all Brad Cesario. Now here comes Ben Stevens over the line. Stevens looking for Pajerski. It didn't get to him. Now McPherson finds Blake Hoffer at the blue line. Hoffer over the line, gets around one. But couldn't get a shot away. Now Pajerski picks up the puck. Benji Pajerski up to Stevens. Now McPherson instead. Goes back down to Pajerski. Benji Pajerski, right wing circle. He goes back up high. Cole McPherson, right point. Off the near side boards. Hoffer looking to center it. Ben Stevens trying to tip that one in. He could not. And now Beck backhands it down. It took a deflection, so it won't be an icing as we get down to 45 seconds to go in period number 1. 3-0 Glenbrook South. And they lead shots on goal 19-1. Now Hoffer over the line, left wing side, takes a shot. That one's held on to into the glove of the goaltender. Arledge. Not only that, but they're also counting the guest scoring. Or no, I'm sorry, they're doing it right. They had it wrong on the last game. They were counting the home as the guest on the scoreboard, but I don't know what's going on here at the CCM World Invite. But we've got our score right on your scoreboard at home. That's all you need to worry about. 15 on the clock in period number 1. Luke Fagan backhands this one to Sokol. Adam Sokol over the line. Titans have numbers, but that one stripped away by the Americans. They send it down, and the buzzer sounds on period number 1. 15 minutes are in the books, and it's the Titans with a 3-0 lead over the Affton Americans. We'll take a quick timeout here on the South Hockey Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the South Hockey Network. It's time for period number 2, so the teams have switched sides here at Darien Sportsplex. The Titans will now shoot from right to left, and the Affton Americans from left to right. The Titans with a 3-0 lead after 1 period, thanks to goals from Aiden Weller, Blake Hoffer, and Evan Bonnell. Underway, Surma gets it ahead, Cesario pulls it around one defender, takes a shot, and the save is made. Nice shot there by Jonathan Cesario, looking for his first goal of this CCM World Invite. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists in the SHL season, 5 goals, 3 assists on the season overall. This one played off the near boards. Ryan Mulvey looking to get that one deep, but it's gloved down by Cook, and he'll backhand this one over to the far side. Picked up by the Americans as they enter the zone down the left wing. Will Fagan pins a man up against the boards and results in taking the puck away. Adam Sokol will chip this one out. Glove down by Sokol. He'll spin, come over the line down the left wing side. Sokol down to the corner, centers it. Fresh off the bench, Higgins tries a shot. That one goes wide. Now Ryan Mulvey, Will Fagan. This one's tipped deep. Picked up down in the corner by Higgins, but it's taken away by the Americans. Now to neutral ice where the captain picks it up. Ryan Mulvey over to Fagan, now Weiss. And this one takes a couple bounces and goes up into the Titan bench. Dylan Ward here on the call with you. Gerard Boris, our technical engineer. Brad Cesario keeping score in the top left corner of your screen here on the South Hockey Network. We'll be here covering the CCM World Invite all weekend long. At least the Titans' progression in it. They had 2 games today, this being the second. They'll have 2 games tomorrow. They'll play their last game of the group stage at 8:20 a.m. against the Joliet Jaguars. And then they'll either play in the quarterfinals if they make it Saturday after tomorrow. Offsides on this zone entry. That stops play with 13:22 in the second period. Titans' average shots in a single game this SHL season has been 27.8. They're going to beat that by a lot tonight as Jonah Weiss gets shot on goal number 22 of the evening for Glenbrook South. And the clock did not move during that play. We still have 13:22 to go. It moved on your screen. Brad's on top of it. The official scorer is not. All right, Gerard. And that one stopped. Another save made by Arledge. He's had a pretty solid game in spite of allowing 3 goals. Has made some good saves on the Titans. He's made 20 saves already in just 1 period and some change. Here's Jonah Weiss. Up high, Aiden Weller. He'll try a shot. That one tipped by Higgins, but tipped into the corner, not the net. Now Higgins picks it up, centers it. Weiss turns around and a backhander. I'm not sure if that one was on net. That was an impressive move by Jonah Weiss. Now Peterson. Aiden Weller plays this one over to the bench side boards. Higgins looking to get through a couple defenders. Now this one punched down by Weiss, but it's picked right back up by the Americans. Now Ryan runs into Higgins, knocks him down. Weiss into the zone, takes a shot. That one stopped and held on to. Let's have another look at that chance by Jonah Weiss from a couple moments ago. Higgins down in the corner, and Weiss letting him know he wants it. And yeah, it's forehand, backhand, tried that shot. And let's see exactly what happens here. Yeah, just sent wide, it appears on that replay. All right, back live. Boris, Preston, and Lytell's line is on the ice. Luke Fagan, the defenseman, into the zone. Fagan down low. Now Boris gets it up to Preston. He shoots in. The save made. Rebound. Lytell tries one from a tough angle. That one wouldn't go. Now behind the net. Taken away by Affton. They'll play it to the near side boards and out to neutral ice. Will Fagan, far side, Zach Boris. He lost his stick trying to make a check, and they'll get this for an offsides. Quite a few whistles here in this second period, as some of the boys have words for each other after the whistle. Boris ready for the face-off at the face-off dot closest to the Affton bench. He wins it initially. Now Boris sticks it into the zone. He's trying to get ahead of a couple D-men. Zach Boris, backhander in close, and that one stopped. Rebound goes up high. Luke Fagan tries a shot. That one's taken away by Affton. Now here's Fagan again. Kicks it down to the corner where Boris gets it. Zach Boris goes behind the goal line. Now up high, Luke Fagan. As this one's taken away. Now Fagan gets it back. And Preston being pushed into his bench. Now Fagan, the Titans are going to get a power play out of this. They'll try to score here. And that one wouldn't go. Pretty impressive stop there made by the goaltender Arledge. And a nice move here by Luke Fagan, crashing the net. And the Titans are about to go to the power play. And yeah, wow, what a save. That one was on Zach Boris, but anyway, Titans are going to the power play. Now it says it's 4-0 Lembrook South on the scoreboard. And all Titan power plays are sponsored by RSM. Here's Pajurski getting it down to Hoffer, right wing circle. Blake Hoffer centered it. Now Pajurski picks it up. Titans were 0 for 2 on the power play this morning. Again, only 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock in power plays in this tournament. Now this one back up high. Ryan Mulvey takes a shot, and that one's into the glove and held on to, as now they have fixed the scoreboard. It is just 3-0 Glenbrook South. 28-1 the shots on goal in favor of the Titans. JP Rakana. 1 out of 1. Titans power play on the SHL season, a 19.0%, 4 out of 21. It's not been their strongest suit in the SHL. Their penalty kill's been where it's at. Now Hoffer to the near side. Blake Hoffer up high. Ryan Mulvey has some space, takes a shot. That one whistles over the crossbar. Now Pajurski takes the puck. Up to Weller, now looking for Hoffer. That passing play just didn't work out. Now Pajurski. Over to the right side, Aiden Weller. Ryan Mulvey now. Down low to Hoffer. Blake Hoffer gets around one defender, crashes the net. And that one bounces up high and goes down into the far side corner. As there's a whistle, or pardon me, there's a whistle on the other rink just behind us. Thought that was our game for a second, but we will play on. Ben Stevens down to Hoffer below the line. Blake Hoffer looking for a pass. He'll go down to Benji Pajurski. Pajurski up to Aiden Weller. 15 to go on the man advantage. As this one's cleared, but not quite out of the zone. Aiden Weller gets it down low. Hoffer. Blake Hoffer left circle, centers it, and it's tapped home by Ben Stevens. Nice passing play by the Titans, and they get the power play goal with 2 seconds left on it. It is now 4-0 Glenbrook South. Ben Stevens with his 6th goal of the season. Blake Hoffer here. Yeah, Aiden Weller will get an assist too, and that'll be his 2nd point of the game, and that was just a wide open net for Ben Stevens. And Arledge having a tough time here with this potent offense of the Glenbrook South Titans. Glenbrook South only averages 3 goals per game in the SHL, but now they're up 4-0. Here comes Sokol, the Titans trying to make it 5. Adam Sokol over the line, takes a shot. That one takes a deflection off a defender and goes behind the net. Picked up once again by Adam Sokol. Goes up high with it. Fagan across for McPherson. As Fagan and Ryan getting into it down at that right point. And the Americans able to clear this one out of the zone. This one's brought in by Kozeni. Tried to get around a couple Titan defenders, but Surma takes it away, gets it up to Cesario. Titans could have some speed here, but Cesario will just chip it into the zone. The Titans now up to 30 shots on goal here, less than halfway through the game. And here's the thing, folks. As Cesario gets it to Sokol, we'll get to that in a moment. Adam Sokol takes a hit into the corner boards. Up high, McPherson. McPherson down to Sokol. Nice pass to Surma. He takes a shot. That one gets blocked on its way. Cesario back up high, and Fagan just couldn't keep it in the zone. Will Fagan finds Bennell in neutral ice. Evan Bennell over the line. He gets it down to the far side corner. Jonah Weiss there to pick it up. Couldn't center it as it's taken away by Affton. Now here they come. It's a 2-on-3 rush as one man knocks into Will Fagan, and that allows Jonah Weiss to get the puck. Weiss couldn't clear it outside the zone. A shot towards the net, and Rakana makes the stop. He's 2 for 2 on the night. Now Weiss up to Bennell. Evan Bennell over the line. Gets around one. Takes a shot, and that hit the post. Now down to the corner with it. This one's cleared around the boards and out. It's picked up by the captain, Ryan Mulvey. Mulvey finds Jonah Weiss. Weiss dangling around Peterson. Weiss over the line. The Americans just do clear the zone. It comes out to the neutral zone. As Luke Fagan sends it in after stepping over center red. Just about halfway through this one, the Titans hold a 4-0 lead. As we will have an ice cut after the second period, regardless of the score. as opposed to you usually see sometimes coaches will agree to not Zamboni the ice after the second period if there's a 5-goal differential. That's in the SHL anyway, but here in this tournament, they only cut the ice every 2 periods. Or every 2 periods, I should say, regardless of what the progress of the game is. So some games have the ice cut after the first period, then they play the second and third consecutively. Goal difference is not something the Titans should take their foot off the brakes, or take their foot off the gas, I should say, as it's the second tiebreaker after the head-to-head, but there's a very real possibility that they could be tied head-to-head with the McKinney North Stars because they had a tie game against them. So we'll have to track that progress. The other game happening right now at Willowbrook Ice Arena. We'll have a score update for you on that one shortly. Here comes Judy over the line. Down the right wing side, takes a shot, and Rakana makes the save. He made another one after the fact. JP Rakana with 2 big stops, keeping the 0 on the board. Now Ryan Mulvey back to Charlie Preston. Out to the neutral zone. Preston shipping this one over the line. It gets lifted way out of the zone, and Peterson racing after it, but Aiden Weller prevented him from getting a breakaway. And now this one stripped away. Here comes Peterson again. He shoots, and the save made by Rakana, and he made another save. JP Rakana getting his work in, keeping the Titans up by 4. Nice stop on the breakaway, and the follow-up stays with it for the Glenbrook South senior. Or I guess it was just one save. Anyway, we're underway. Ben Stevens. Now Weller goes over to Pajerski, finds Hoffer in neutral ice. Blake Hoffer has some speed, gets rid of a shot. And that one's deflected up high and up into the protect. 4:28 to go, second period. The Titans with 4 goals tonight. Aiden Weller, Blake Hoffer, Evan Bonnell, and Ben Stevens in that order for you. No icing here. Titans pick it back up. McPherson goes to Weller. Now Stevens, 2 of the goal scorers. 3 goal scorers are out on the ice right now. Stevens looking for another one, but that shot gets blocked in close. Now this one leaks outside the zone. Blake Hoffer will have to chase after it. Hoffer getting around Judy, then Hutchinson. Hoffer then gets around a third defender, gets a backhander on net. That one stopped by Arledge. Now Pajerski. Benji Pajerski. That pass attempt goes in the skates of one of the Affton American players. Blake Hoffer comes over the line now. Hoffer. Here come the Americans. This one's dumped down into the zone by Hutchison. And it goes down to the far side corner where Cole McPherson will pick it up, takes a hit into the corner boards, and Judy able to get the puck for Affton. Battling down below the line, centers the pass, and Surma picks it off. Frank Surma through neutral ice. Now Cesario, but that one's offsides as we get another stoppage in play. 3:11 to go in the second period. It is 4-0 Glenbrook South. They lead shots on goal 32-5. We'll drop the puck at the face-off circle closest to the Titan bench. Affton able to dump this one down the left wing. Centering play, puck sitting in the blue paint. Titans able to hack this one away. Frank Surma picks it up in his own zone. Goes back to Will Fagan. Fagan up to Cesario. Jonathan Cesario finds Adam Sokol just on sides. Now centering play, Surma backhand try. That one stopped, rebound. He tried to get it home. And eventually Arledge hops on top of the puck. We get a stoppage in play. We'll have to take a look at the net cam replay on that one. Nice effort by Frank Surma, as he has been red hot as of late. Surma had 2 goals in that SHL game against Carmel. Now Higgins, big one-timer, and that one stopped by Arledge. Now Bunnell, as this one leaks outside the zone. Will Fagan gloves it down. He goes to the far side. Jackson Higgins takes a shot. That one wide of the net. Weiss now up to Will Fagan, right, or left point, I should say. As we get down to the final 2 minutes here of period number 2 before the teams go into the locker room for the intermission. Bunnell, who has a goal tonight, look to center that one. Bounces off the skate of one. Jonah Weiss behind the net. He got it to Fagan. He shoots, and the save made. Arledge will get the rebound and cover up the puck. Coming with a score update for you over at Willowbrook Ice Arena as soon as we can get this live barn feed. No game sheet, so we can't check the score that way. As we're going to get a penalty on Furbit. I did not catch that live, and Titans are going to go to a power play. By the way, the McKinney North Star is currently up 6-0 over the Joliet Jaguars, so it likely will come down to that goal differential if both teams are able to win tomorrow. All right, power play for the Titans. All power plays on the South Hockey Network, sponsored by RSM. Here's Ryan Mulvey taking a shot. That one goes above the net. Now Boris goes to the far side, Lytell. Titans looking to make it 5 and get set up for a potential running clock third period. Now Boris turns around, fires. That one hit the side of the cage. Now Boris behind the net. Titans 0 for 3 on the power play in this tourney as Ryan Mulvey gets a shot to fly. That one into the glove and held on to. 1:09 to go in period number 2. 8 seconds separate the penalty clock and the period clock. Philbin's #1 power play unit out there. Blake Hoffer sends the face-off to Ryan Mulvey. Now Weller takes a shot. That one stopped and just sails over the net off the deflection off the goaltender's glove. Now Mulvey across Blake Hoffer, one-timer. That one missed the net. It rings around the boards and all the way down to the Titan zone. Ryan Mulvey, he'll lead the charge. Mulvey across the line, goes all the way to the net, takes a shot. That takes a deflection off the goaltender's glove and up into the protective netting, out of play. So we get another whistle with 38 seconds to go in the second. 37-5, your shots on goal in favor of the Titans. So they have eclipsed their 36 season high in the SHL shots on goal. They've had way more shots than that in some preseason tournament games. Now Will Fagan. McPherson down to Surma. Frank Surma goes up to Cole McPherson. He takes a shot. That one wide of the net. Sokol on the rebound. His shot hit the side of the net. 16 seconds to go in this second period. Here's Surma centering it, but that one goes right to Affton. They will get this one all the way down on Rakana's net. Out of the box comes Furbert. And the Titans just trying to play keep away here, and that's exactly what they'll do. The buzzer sounds on period number 2. And 30 minutes of hockey are in the books. The Titans in full control here at Darien Sportsplex, as they carry a 4-0 lead into the intermission. And it looks like the Affton Americans are just staying at their bench. I'm not sure what's going on, but it looks like Yeah, we should be getting an intermission here, and yeah, they'll make their way to the locker room. Finally, the Affton Americans do. All right, so we'll take a break here on the South Hockey Network and mute our mics, but we'll stay right here live on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. This is the South Hockey Network game number 2 of the CCM World Invite. The Titans looking to finish this one off with 15 more minutes to go when we come back. Welcome back to the South Hockey Network, everybody. It is time for period number 3 between the Glenbrook South Titans and the Affton Americans. This game has been all Glenbrook South. They are in full control as they lead the game 4-0 thanks to goals from Aiden Weller, which was his first of the season, by the way, Blake Hoffer, Evan Bonnell, and Ben Stevens. Evan Bonnell gets his second goal of the tournament, as he also scored this morning. The Titans in the lead in shots on goal as well, 37-5. So they have 37 through the first 2 periods. Again, we talked about it earlier on this broadcast. Their most shots on goal in a single game, at least in the SHL, is 36. My name's Dylan Ward, your play-by-play commentator. Gerard Boris, our technical engineer, and Brad Cesario keeping score in the top left corner of your screen. And we are underway in period number 3. The teams have gone back to their first period shooting sides. Titans from left to right and Affton from right to left. Here's a giveaway and a chance and a big save made by Rakana. He hangs on for the whistle. JP Rakana has been sharp in net, has not been tested much. That's only his 6th save, but he's been up to the task when called upon. As the puck falls, GBS will clear this one out of the zone. It goes all the way down. Out of his net to play it. And taken away, Cesario takes a shot, just missed the top right corner with that one. Now Adam Sokol. Back to Luke Fagan. The Titans are looking for one more goal to initiate a running clock here in the 3rd period. Not yet. They need to get it to that 5-goal differential first. Now Cesario behind the net. Jonathan Cesario takes a hit up into the boards. Now taking this one away, Adam Sokol. Adam Sokol gets taken down as he is in some pain, holding his head. And we play on, no whistle. Adam Sokol just now getting to his feet and skating back to the Titan bench. And we'll take a look and see what happened to number 26, as now we finally have a whistle. See him right there with the puck. And elbowing. Probably should have been called there, but no call, and the Affton Americans get a break on that one. Hopefully Adam Sokol's okay to return to this game. He's had a pretty good season so far, and he's been hot as well. 3 goals, 8 assists to his name on the full season coming into this one. Now this is Jonah Weiss backhanding this one deep. Bonnell down behind the opponent's net. Swooping in there, Jonah Weiss. Weiss to the far side corner. Titans attacking zone. Picked up by the Americans, and they'll bring this one out through neutral ice. Over the line, but off sides, and a shot after the whistle. Won't count as a save for JP. 13:09 to go in the 3rd period. Clock is stopped. And we'll drop the puck in neutral ice. Boris Lytell, Preston, your forwards for Jim Philbin for this face-off. 50-50 puck goes the way of the Affton Americans. They will dump this one in down the left side. It gets picked up by the Titans. Played off the end boards into the near side for Cole McPherson. McPherson over center ice. He'll chip this one down. Out of his net to play it is Arledge. Now McPherson. Ryan Mulvey takes a shot into the glove and held on to by Arledge. Another whistle, another stoppage in play. 12:37 to go in the 3rd period. The Titans with a 4-0 lead. Same 5 out there for Philbin. Boris wins the faceoff. Lytell up to McPherson. This one goes down below the net. Boris got a touch on it. Zach Boris centers it. Blue paint and some trouble, but Arledge able to hop on top of the puck and hang on to it. Another whistle, another face-off. It'll be at the same dot, right wing side. Zach Boris is ready. Drop of the puck, he wins it back. Dylan Lytell shoots it. That one blocked by his own man, Preston. Now it goes to the far side corner. Boris, now Dylan Lytell down below the goal line. Zach Boris picks it up below the net as this one's bouncing and eventually covered up once again by Arledge, and some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Let's check in on the score of the McKinney North Stars versus Joliet Jaguars game. As it is, yes, 7-0 with 6 minutes to go in the third period. Remember, goal differential is going to be a big factor to determine who wins this group, because since the McKinney North Stars and Titans tied earlier this morning, the head-to-head can't solve the tie. So it will come down to that goal differential if those two are tied. And the Titans currently sitting at a +4 goal differential with the 2-2 game this morning and leading 4-0 right now. So it would be ideal to get some more for Glenbrook South. Blake Hoffer takes a slap shot just after stepping over the blue line, and that one goes into the glove of Arledge. And boy, that's about our 4th or 5th whistle in the last minute and a half, I would say. 11:57 to go as this third period continues to inch forward. Drop of the puck, left face-off circle. Blake Hoffer couldn't win it, but it goes to Pajerski. He sends that puck just over the net. And Arledge with another stop and cover. Scintillating gameplay right now here at Darien Sportsplex. Dylan Ward here on the call, Gerard Boris on camera duty, and as well as our technical engineer, Brad Cesario, in charge of the scoreboard, top left corner of your screen. Puck falls. Face-off is taken by the Americans as Cook backhands it out. Will Fagan catches up to the puck. Fagan giving up to Cook. He sent a backhand pass to the slot. Peterson trying to get in there. But the Titans are able to take that one away, but not for long as this shot goes wide. Now the Titans will get possession once again. Here comes Will Fagan over the line. Fagan puts on the brake, centers it. Benji Pajerski down low. Hoffer looking for his second of the night there, but he couldn't find it. Now Cook backhands it out of the zone. Aiden Weller plays it back to Blake Hoffer. Hoffer finds Stevens in neutral ice, but that one goes under his stick. Bonenberger will send that one into the zone down the left wing side. Goes behind the goal line. Aiden Weller over to Cook. Cook down low. This one right in front of the blue paint, but Rakana wouldn't let that one slide. Now this pass by Weller finds Stevens. Titans have numbers. Ben Stevens goes across. Blake Hoffer back to Stevens, and that one wouldn't go. Just a little bit too late on that pass, and Ben Stevens couldn't put that one cleanly on net. Nearly the running clock goal right there for the Titans. Now here's Blake Hoffer. He sends it in and goes off for a change. Arledge out of his net, settles it down. This one's played around the boards. Aiden Weller picks it up. Goes to Cesario with it, right on net, and Arledge covers it up for another whistle. 10:08 to go in period number 3. So Evan Bonnell leads the goals for the Titans in this tournament with 2. 4 other guys have a goal. Jonah Weiss, Aiden Weller, Blake Hoffer, Ben Stevens. Here's Frank Surma looking to add to that list. Surma left it, Luke Fagan, right circle. Gets it to his backhand, takes a shot. That one stopped by Arledge again, and we get another whistle. And I believe about 2 minutes of game time have passed in the last 10 minutes of real time. This feels like the last 2 minutes of a basketball game. Sokol wins the faceoff, back up to Cesario, right circle. Cesario behind the net. Adam Sokol takes a shot, that one just wide. McPherson will keep it in the zone, left point. Cole McPherson down to Adam Sokol, across to the far side corner, Frank Surma. Surma down low to the corner once again, Cesario. Adam Sokol looking for the pass, he gets it, he takes a shot, and that one just goes high of the net. Now Surma, and this one goes outside the zone. And Sokol just out of the reach of that puck. Ryan between the legs. And it's given away. Sokol has a chance. He takes a shot. That one stopped by Arledge. Rebound goes down to the corner. Here's another shot towards the net. And Arledge will dive on top of it and make the cover. Titans lead shots on goal. 43-6. As they'll get another attacking zone face-off here with 9 minutes to go in the third. Evan Bennell, who has 2 goals this tournament. Ready for the face-off. Drop of the puck, he wins it. Sends it up high. Fagan down to Weiss. Jonah Weiss left circle, takes a shot, save, rebound Bennell, and that one also stopped. The Titans just getting robbed here in this third period with some pretty good saves by Arledge. Now Jonah Weiss, now Hutchinson, backhands it back. Bennell gives it up. Here's Ryan over the line, couldn't get around the captain. And Ryan Mulvey retreats back behind his own net. Mulvey around one. Here he comes. Ryan Mulvey likes to lead the charge into the zone as a defenseman. Lost the puck. Weiss tried to corral, but it's taken back away by the Affton Americans. They've got numbers the other direction, but Jonah Weiss behind one man, able to lift the stick and not allow a shot here on that rush. Weiss picks it back up. Below the goal line, the Titans are going to get a power play here on the delayed penalty. Bennell goes back to Will Fagan. Fagan over the line, down the left wing side. Puts on the brakes, gets it back. Will Fagan still with the puck, takes a shot. That one stopped, and it will be touched and sent up into the netting by Affton, and that will send them to the box. All right, so the Titans, who are 0 for 2 on the power play in this game, or pardon me, 1 for 2. We'll have another look. All power plays here on the South Hockey Network are sponsored by RSM, and the Titans have not gone to the box once this game. And they'll get a look on the power play here. Preston, Boris, Lytell from left to right in the forward group. Aiden Weller, Luke Fagan playing D. As now we have some confusion. Looks like it's going to be a double minor, but instead of 4 minutes, it should be 3 minutes. I'm not exactly sure, but there's 4 minutes on the clock right now, and I guess they'll just go with it as this one's sent up and out of play. Well, it's a double minor, so since they've been doing 1 minute 30 seconds, it should be 3, but it says 4 on the clock. There's some confusion up here in our broadcast booth. Boris ready for another face-off, as the Titans could really use that 5-0 goal to get this game moving. It's one. Lytell takes a shot, that one wide of the net. Now Boris down to the far side corner. Goes below the goal line, Charlie Preston. Preston to Lytell. Dylan Lytell passes it up. Luke Fagan keeps it alive. Fagan battling. Lytell will come away with the loose puck, tipped out of the zone by Freebert. And Aiden Weller will retreat with it for Glenbrook South. The Titans have a 4-on-2 rush up ice now. Here comes Weller leading it. Aiden Weller looking for a pass. He'll get it low for Zach Boris. Boris, far side, looking for Preston with it. Couldn't get it to him. And nice hops there by Luke Fagan to glove that puck down, keep it in the zone. Here's Lytell with a shot. That one stopped and played to the near side corner. Dylan Lytell plays it back for Aiden Weller, right point. Now across to Luke Fagan, left side. Fagan down to Boris. Now Preston getting in there. Dylan Lytell near side half boards. Behind the net, Boris. Centers it, Fagan takes a shot, one-timer, didn't get a lot of wood on that. And hopping on top of the puck is Arledge. 46 shots on goal for Glenbrook South at this point. Also, in spite of what you see on your screen, it is only 4-0. Brad Cesario on scoreboard duty. And now we've got Pajerski, Hoffer, Stevens, McPherson, and Mulvey out there for the second power play unit. Pajerski to Ryan Mulvey. Back door, Hoffer. Now Pajerski on the rebound, scores. And you can change that back now. It is 5-0 with the power play goal by Glenbrook South. And that will make that clock run. What a play by Mulvey to try and get that Hoffer backdoor chance, but eventually it goes to Pajerski. And it is 5-0 GBS. So the power play is over because I think what they did was she put 4 minutes on the clock, but it was only supposed to be 3, but the ref came and said just, come out at the 1 minute mark. So it was the end of the first power play. Blake Hoffer, nice move around one, centers it looking for Stevens. Good idea, but it just didn't connect. Now Pajerski, who just scored a goal. Benji Pajerski with that goal has now 4 on the season. 4 goals and 10 assists. Hoffer, around one, Blake Hoffer comes over the line, around another, Hoffer will center it again, looking for Pajerski this time, couldn't get it to him. Good unselfishness there by Blake Hoffer on 2 looks, could have easily shot it, elected for the pass. Final 5 minutes to go in period number 3. Here's Pajerski, getting it up to Ben Stevens, these boys at the end of a long shift. Hoffer, and stolen away by Judy. Given right back up, Benji Pajerski finds McPherson. Cole McPherson shot one, and a good glove save made by Arledge. Reaching out with his left one. Robbing Cole McPherson of his first career Glenbrook South varsity goal. The clock keeps ticking, now down to 4:15 and counting. Face-off won by GBS. Cesario up to Fagan. He takes a shot. That one gets blocked. Adam Sokol now tipped into the zone. Taken back by Affton. They can't get it outside the zone. Fagan takes a hit. That probably could have been interference, but they won't make the call. The American bench loves it as you hear the stick taps. This one right in on net, and JP covers it up. 3.5 minutes in the third period. And it looks like we're going to get some coincidentals here, as Luke Fagan will have a seat along with one skater for the Affton Americans. 2 minutes each for roughing. We'll stay 5-on-5. Face-off coming up at the left circle, Affton attacking zone. Circle to JP Rakana's right, as about 45 to 50 seconds came off the clock just during that stoppage as we have the running clock. Drop of the puck taken by the Americans. To the near side corner, Fagan. They're going to help this one out, and this one sent all the way down by Higgins. It will be an icing against GBS, and they're fine with that. Just let the clock keep running. 2:20 to go in the third period. Your goal scorers tonight: Aiden Weller, Blake Hoffer, Evan Bonnell, Ben Stevens, and Benji Pajerski. Right on net off the face-off, and Rakana will make the save. He'll cover it up, just like Arledge has been doing all third period. But this time the clock keeps moving. So it's all going to come down to tomorrow morning for the Titans to determine their fate. As with the win here, they will be tied in points with the McKinney North Stars. So each team will have 3 points. The Affton Americans will fall to 0-2 here. And the Joliet Jaguars, who the Titans will face tomorrow, are 1-0-1, or 1-1, I should say. Face off by GBS. Boris will just chip this one out of the zone and all the way down. Here's Lytell. He lost the puck. It gets taken away by Affton. They clear it out. We're in the final minute of this one. Sent all the way down again. That will be an icing against Glenbrook South, and I think they're just time wasting at this point. And we'll drop the puck once again in the GBS D zone. Face off to JP Rakana's right. 7 for 7 on the night for JP Rakana in his varsity rookie season. That close, as one man gets kicked out of the face-off circle. 10 seconds now on the running clock. And we'll see if we even drop the puck here in time. 5 seconds to go, and this game is over. And it's JP Rakana's first career Varsity 1 shutout, as the Titans win this one by a final score of 5-0 over the Affton Americans. And the boys will celebrate with their goaltender and now shake hands after the game. And some of the players on Affton are arguing with the referees, and the refs are just telling them to beat it. Not sure what the argument is exactly. I think they're pretty upset that the refs didn't drop the puck for that final face-off, so wouldn't have changed the outcome of the game, but it did keep the 0 on the board, as JP Rakana will lead the line at center ice. Well, that sure was an exhilarating hockey game here from Darien Sportsplex. The Titans win 5-0. One more time, your goal scorers tonight in order: Aiden Weller, Blake Hoffer, Evan Bonnell, Ben Stevens, and Benji Pajerski. JP makes 7 out of 7 saves between the pipes for Jim Philbin's side. And the boys will get to drive home, sleep in their own beds. Not something every team here at this tournament's able to do. Most of them are staying in hotels, and they'll come right back here for an 8:20 a.m. start against the Joliet Jaguars. We don't know the exact terms of what needs to happen for the Titans to make it to the A bracket or the B bracket, or what have you, but we can tell you that they will have as good of a chance as any. As the boys now talk with the goaltender, Arledge. You gotta wonder what that conversation is about. Looks like it's friendly, though. And that's gonna do it for our broadcast. So, join us tomorrow morning, 8:20 a.m. Glenbrook South Titans in the Joliet Jaguars for a chance to advance to the quarterfinals of the CCM World Invite U18 division. For our entire crew here at Darien today, for both games, Brad Cesario on scoreboard, Gerard Boris behind the camera, and our technical engineer. My name's Dylan Ward, saying have a great evening, everybody, and we will see you live here on YouTube tomorrow in the AM.